Welcome back to Scouse Farm. I'm here in the Turner home in Dingle, and Irene, one of the subscribers, often comments, and she's always asking me if I know Turner home. So I've been fortunate enough to meet Anthony, who's the estate manager, because it's right by where I work. And this is the inside of the chapel, which is apparently a replica of the village church in Hull, where the Turners, who are the founders of this wonderful building that you're going to see very shortly from the outside, that's where they grew up, or they're from. And I'll just walk you around now, but it is an actual care home at the moment. So if the camera moves quickly, it's because I'm moving it away from someone's face, because I don't want to get any of the residents' faces in the video. What an amazing chapel to have within an actual active care home. So this is the sort of place you'd want your relatives to be cared for and looked after, because it is unbelievable. And while I'm walking around, I just want to say a massive thank you to all the followers and subscribers, because today is a very special day. It's my mum's birthday, God rest her soul, and I've now got 500 subscribers today, which is just unbelievable to me. So yes, people may say it's coincidence, but I'm going to go for the other reason. And Anthony's with me now. Again, I'm not going to get the face in, but he's going to walk me out now. So thanks again for letting us have a look in here, Anthony. Is it safe? I'll be alright. I'll just lift it up to the ceiling. I'm going to walk out now, going past the ceiling, so I won't get anyone's faces on. Oh yeah, it's alright. Just checking the ceiling's not falling down. So I've gone past a few there, and I'll just show you these pictures of the look at that. As soon as you walk through, you see the pictures. There's a little bit more information there. As you can see, it's a very, very busy care home. Lots of carers and nurses and whatnot walking about. But if you want to know any further information, I will leave a link down below, and I'll tell you when the building was first constructed. So we'll just go outside now. Thank you very much. Well, that's brilliant. So now I'll walk you around the grounds on the outside, and you'll see what a great setting this is for people in a care home. Yeah. Thank you very much for that. Cheers. Wait till you see this building from the outside. Look at that. Where on earth now do you see anything like this being constructed? The level of detail, it's just, it takes your breath away. I love all of them. It's just like something out of you know, some old Hammer horror film or something, where they've got turrets, castles, and or like Hogwarts or whatever it is. And I know TJ, hello TJ, who's a friend of mine now, and a channel I follow, and who also follows mine. But TJ is into the making arts and crafts of Harry Potter type stuff, so I think she'd love this place. This is absolutely staggering.
What I should have mentioned is the attics are still in the 1800s, they're untouched.
Yeah.
And it's used as a film set. Peaky Blinders, various other American companies have used the attics.
So then so if you heard that then on the camera, then like what's been recently videoed by myself in Croxteth Park, where they're filming the House of Guinness episode, Peaky Blinders was filming in the attics, so all of the top levels are still untouched from the 1800s. And then
the chapel is used by Hollyoaks for any funerals and weddings.
And the chapel, for any of the younger subscribers who watch Hollyoaks, because I obviously don't, because I don't have a television, but this chapel that I'm pointing to now, that you've just seen the inside of, is used for weddings and funerals, for the filming of anyone in Hollyoaks who either snuffs it or gets married. Oh, brilliant! Nice one, Anthony. And I'll show you the clock now on the outside. But I always love it when you see an old building and you can still see the date for when it was built, or at least this portion of the building. So I think some of the information online, when you look down, it might have different dates, but I'll just go off what's above this clock here. So let's just pretend, or at least we know that at some point in time 1883 was the year that this section of the Turner home was built or completed. Unbelievable. I mean, look at this. This is a care home, an active care home, as you obviously know, because you just heard the noise from some of the residents who I was trying to keep the faces off camera. But I just think this is wonderful, and it's so close. It's literally walking distance from my office. I don't work out of the office, but I have to go up there to pick things up now and again. So this is just a nice little treat. So thank you once again to Irene, a subscriber, for informing me about this, which I didn't even know it was here. And it is literally over the road from the Gaumont cinema, which is also a video on the channel. But once you walk through, you feel like you're going back in time with the woodland. And I'll show you one of my favourite spots now, which is the garden area. Just checking the windows to make sure no one's peeking through. There's loads of different ways in and out, like outbuildings and service entrance. Now I know why so many film companies love coming to Liverpool. Number one, it's obviously less busy than London, and it would be less expensive to close roads and whatever for when you're filming. But we've got so many wonderful listed buildings, like this is grade 2 listed. So there's loads of options for people who want to film period dramas. I can't see much more here because of the tree. So I'm going to walk you through the garden, because I noticed an absolutely fantastic, oh hang on, a fantastic tree. But before we do, we've even got one of the things I love most, which is a lodge house or a gatehouse. And just look at that now. You'd be proud to live in that. Need to sort that out, like some roof tiles falling into the valleys. Need to get on that. I come very cheap anyway, so I'll do a survey for them. I'll do it for a breakfast, 2 cups of coffee, maybe a ticket to Anfield or something. Oh, this is brilliant. And this is the gatehouse. And as I mentioned, there's the Gaumont. There's the other end of the Gaumont. And this is literally over the road, and I didn't even know. Or I knew there was something behind here, but I didn't know it was a home. I just thought it was a school or something. And that, what's this plaque here? Let's have a little look. We've got a plaque. Might as well have a little adventure. Oh, it's just saying what it is, the Turner Nursing Home. Zoom in there. Yeah. Designed by Alfred Waterhouse in memory of Charles Turner, MP. So, when MPs used to build things and not destroy them. But I might be a bit harsh there, because I don't know who this Turner fellow was, MP, who commissioned the building of this, but well, had to go off to him because I'm delighted he did. So let's walk back. I want to show you this garden area. It is fantastic, and there's a unusual tree, and I imagine they're at least 200 years old, some of these trees in here. And see if I can scooch through here. In. Look at that. Love the the heights, and then you've got the colours. Now we're in autumn, you've got a lot of the autumn turning red. Autumn plants turn red and then drop the leaves, and it's great. So this has been thought out, the way it's planted. A lot of these are obviously not 200 years old, but this tree that I'm about to show you might be quite old because it's got so much knobbly bits on it, which is again is a scientific term for this type of thing. Look at that. That is full of character. I reckon that would be a great little backdrop for some sort of program or film. What a wonderful tree, and it's fitting that it's next to such a beautiful building as well. So I'll just walk you up and get a closer look of it. But these grounds are lovely, right next to a main road. You know, you've got Park Road going up there. On this side there, this is Egbert Road. This is ridiculously busy junction, but once you're behind this bush coverage to the front here, behind the sandstone wall, it's just like you're in the countryside. Natural screening is certainly better than fencing, and once it's planted, it'll just keep growing. Look at this tree. This is fantastic. I know I'm supposed to be looking at the building, but this is, it's beautiful. Wow, it's just so full of character. I bet you if you stand and look at this long enough, you'll see all sorts of shapes and faces, and when you stare at a picture for long enough, you start seeing other things behind it. That's exactly what this is. Just checking behind me that I don't fall down any holes. That is unbelievable. I feel like I'm in a Star Wars episode, like the Lost Moon of Endor or something. Some Ewok's gonna jump out of the tree and get me in a minute. And it's been, you can see it's been locked, so these would have been poking out to the side as well. So what a great tree. And look at that in the background. Oh my word. I have no idea how you get your relatives in here, but I'll tell you what, if you're on the mooch for a care home, you want to get yourself down this way. It's fantastic. And then the gardens just sweep around this tall pampas grass, pokes through there, and then you're off round the back. And I'll just walk you around the back and let you go then. From what has been an absolute treat. And being an old building, I'm sure there's some sort of mystery attached to it. So I'm just going to go out on a limb and say it's haunted, because it probably is. Seems to be a theme in Liverpool that anything very, very old seems to be haunted. Or at least there's had those like entertainment shows popping around, like the haunted house shows and things like that. And then that's obviously a new addition, that's all modern. So I'm going to do an about turn here, go back through this little gap. I don't want to see anything modern which will spoil the day. Let's go past this modern wheelbarrow, take you through a walk through the woods. Keep an eye out for Ewoks. Let's go this way. Unbelievable. And now I'm out the front again. You can see from the tower. And it's been an absolutely lovely day. Watch me get done for copyright now with that song. And I shall leave you at the entrance, overlooking the clock, to what is an absolutely fantastic place. So thank you one and all very much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up. and subscribe to Scouse Farm if you're new, and we will all be back and see you again very soon.